Sunday afternoon. Bright sunny conditions at the SCG. Big Roar celebration day for Sydney today with their flag unfurled, charging into the middle. A man who's done so well against Port Adelaide in the past. Jude Bolton, probing kick inside the forward 50. O'Loughlin hasn't got the football, and he'll get a free kick 25 metres out. What a start.
Well, this is the danger for Port Adelaide, I think. I just reckon that Sydney are primed, absolutely primed for this, and the danger is they get away to a fly. Now, I'm not a fan of dropping blokes back, but if in 2 or 3 minutes they've got a couple on the board, I reckon just to stem the flow wouldn't be a bad idea. But anyway, O'Loughlin kicked a shot at goal.
52 goals last season. He kicked 38 in 2004. This one is tight, but good enough. 2 kicks, Sydney, a goal. Told to go. Rather untidy kick. Jude's got a problem. 25 metres out. Adler tries to sock it. Corn's got a boot in there. Jude now with some time. He makes amends. In fact, it wasn't his fault to begin with. It was a terrible kick. Over the ball is Wakeland. He's outnumbered 3 on 1. Buchanan to O'Keefe. Looks back towards the middle and finds O'Loughlin on a shot here. A right footer usually would like this kick. 45 degrees, sets it on line, straight through the middle. Had torched him for 6. Behind the pack, Williams knocked hard. Davis, hand passes forward. Well taken, Salopek, who started well. Cassisi, Williams, or rather Wilson. Now Cassisi across the ground. Corns. This is Kane Corns. Untidy hand pass. Made to look okay by Loney. Now Wakeland. Inside the forward 50. Corns. Good back in the hands.
See what sort of role he does play, Chad Corns. I think if he can go forward and kick a goal or 2, makes him even more dangerous.
He took 13 marks against Sydney round 8 last season, the day he returned from a broken tibia. Right behind the kick. Good leg. It's a goal. Well done. Out of the back pocket, Bolton.
Not Larkin sitting at home just choking on the scones.
Wouldn't he hate it? Jolly, Williams, Jolly in trouble. Looking to back off close to the boundary line. Eventually lays it off. Flicked on by Williams. Taken by number 16, Pearce.
Not tread right.
Loney. Pearce once more. Inside the 50. Missed down there by Lane, but he's going to get a free kick for a push in the back.
We should point out that is a slimmer, smaller version of Warren Treadray running around, assuming the captaincy. Laney takes the number 1 Guernsey.
Yes, that is the Port Adelaide tradition. The captain wears number 1, and there's a lot of kids out there hoping Daniel Pearce becomes a good player, Gary.
50-metre penalty.
Yes.
There's a lot of kids that haven't changed the number yet.
Yeah, exactly right, and they'll be very happy with this. Brendan Lane, he cannot miss now. I'm not sure what that was for, whether it was back turning.
Gets the goal from 5 metres out, and suddenly Port are playing far better, and in fact are in front. It's a natural left footer just getting himself into trouble. This is Pettigrew alongside the centre circles in the bright sunshine. Thinks about giving it off. Corns offers a lead. That's Chad Corns. He goes in that direction. Was he interfered with? I think he was. Certainly the umpire Allen sees it that way.
Well, gee, there's an umpire a hell of a lot closer than umpire Allen on that occasion that didn't play the free kick, so there you go.
Looking directly into the sun, that umpire.
That's what I was going to have on.
Okay. Here's Corns, 55 metres out. This will be something. Hangs a long time in the air. I don't think Goods touched it. I think it's a goal. It is.
Wow, beautiful work.
They're winning or they're down. Lade flicks it to the pack. Salopek on 50, kicks it towards full forward. White stayed down, so did Marnie, and they shepherd for each other. Marnie picks up. There's a free here, and it's not a goal. It's a goal regardless. If the umpire decides to play it.
Must have been a goal. Must have been a goal.
Was a goal.
Was it?
Yep.
Well, why didn't he pay the goal?
Well, you can't blame the son. That's the umpire with the cap on.
And why did he go back to ask the player? What is he going to say? You kicked the point now. You can take the point or you can have another shot. What do you reckon he's going to say?
So you think he kicked the point?
I don't know. Well, if he kicked the goal, wouldn't he say?
Presume so.
Yeah, he's got the hat on, though.
It was a goal.
Confirmed it was a goal. So why that isn't? Okay. Anyway, you'll kick this.
You'd want to. It's White. 25 metres out. If he misses, the controversy is just beginning. Kicks Troy. There you go. Ball is forgiven. And Port Adelaide are playing very good football on the back of some wonderful ruck work by Brendan Lay.
Port Adelaide getting players back, which leaves a few Swans free in defence. Dempster, Davis, O'Loughlin, Adler. Good build-up, long kick in the pocket, Buchanan. Unscathed in the end. Chance to stop this run of goals. 4 goals in a row to Port Adelaide. Left foot kick, perfect.
Paul Chambers, the ex-Geelong player that's come on, so it's a real strength from Brendan Lade, skippering the side.
That was Paul Chambers' first kick for the Swans. That one out of bounds on the full. He played last week, but didn't have a kick or a mark, Paul Chambers. Marnie, just outside 50, pokes it to the square. Sean Burgoyne can run out, kick the goal, runs in, hits the goal umpire. You can be pretty sure that's half a dozen.
Knocked away. This is Walsh, though, full-chested. Nice looking kick. Oh, clever by Motlop. Checked off the ball. Barry fell to ground in Motlop at the last moment, lunging to beat 50. The footy. And now 50. The cat will struck again.
Well, now some would say the cat in the hat. I wouldn't. That is the umpire that has had a fair say proceeding, Guano.
Motlop just pops it through. Crowd erupts.
Back to the midfield, but O'Keefe under pressure to Craig Bolton. They've worked it nicely. Inside 50, long ball. O'Loughlin's got a one-on-one. No, getting back. Lending assistance broken, but he dropped it. Schneider, half led. Ball to Davis. He can't snap it. High towards the goal square. Play on, not 15. Goods has got it. Gets the call to play on. Gives it out to Davis. Now the snap, and now the goal.
Dear me, made hard work of it, but they got there in the end. A little bit of magic from Adam Goods. Well, the pressure's still there. You'd reckon that Davis would nail that. He didn't, but this is a fair effort from Goods. Realised it was play on athleticism. Yeah, you don't give someone like Nick Davis 2 cracks at it. So they needed that goal. They need it. They're pressing. They need the opposition.
Absolutely. Salopek sends it back inside 50. Thurston's first game back for Port Adelaide, and he takes a strong 5 games in 04. But just 10 games last year, Toby Thurston's, and he slots this one. Well done, Toby.
Well,
for a chip kick forward. Goods was there. Plenty of Port Adelaide players back. Cassisi. They'll reload if the kick gets to Pearce. And it does get to Pearce. Too far out for him to score. Got Chad Corns back in the goal square. Calling for a one-on-one. He's got it.
In the goal square. That was a beautiful kick, by the way. Some good hard running. Hard running by Marnie as well, which meant that Corns kicks the goal. Dwayne. He's third.
Tread Ray, no Wanganeen, Franco, few missing. These players doing a remarkable job. Youngsters like Thompson, he comes away from the centre after a wonderful tap from Langer. Brilliant mark is taken down there by Thurston.
Oh, how good is that mark? That is a contested mark of the highest order. Chad Corns is doing what he wants. He just ran to the back half after that goal, and you'd reckon that that would mean Sydney'd have an extra number back, and there he is. Just doesn't get there. Bolton not able to get there quick enough. Big goal, this.
I don't think a lot of people thought the loss of Jason Bull necessarily would be crippling to Sydney, but gee, this afternoon, Lade has taken them apart on the ball. Thurstons comes in and kicks Troy. The reigning premier's in terrible trouble at the SCG. I think expand is the operative word. There's the bounce, knocked down by Brogan. Loose ball, Burgoyne goes after it, gathers, runs out towards the wing and swings it inside the forward 50. From behind, the last man in the queue shall become the first. How would this be for a start? Sydney got their opening goal with the second kick of the game, and after half-time, Port Adelaide 2 kicks and a goal. Kind for kind.
That job at the draft camp a couple of years ago, but no one drafted him because he was just a little kid, too small, with glasses. Port Adelaide bought him a pair of contacts. Sean Burgoyne around the body, shot at goal, he slotted it.
There we say it, another stoppage or boundary throw in this instance. Burgoyne, sharp, pumped, they're all up. The runner's been out almost constantly from Port Adelaide, just screaming at their players. Look at that. This time it's Leo Barry that trails him in. I mean, this is just so unlike Sydney.
Such confidence about their leading, their ball movement. White going for distance, long down towards full forward again. That matchup I spoke of. And Lade takes it. That's asking a lot of
full-bodied approach.
And the knee.
And the knee.
And the knee, I hate to say it, but the knee. Needed the knee. Lade comes in and kicks another goal. Wow.
Brogan took the mark. To Sean Burgoyne, heads it wide. May's on the wing on his own. He takes the mark.
Plays on immediately. Steps around O'Keefe. Comes back towards the middle. Ebert, slick hands. Well done by Salopek. They were very slick. That will arrive quickly, but he controlled it well. The mark is taken by Corns. Well,
and they just haven't got a matchup for Corns when he goes forward.
He's taken 10 marks and he's kicked a goal here. That's his fourth. They actually deny themselves a run at the spoil.
Yep.
From the ball up, Jude Bolton rolls it inside 50. Little dish up good from Richards. Got it to full start. Runs to 40. Hallelujah! It's the handball back again. Top of the square. McVeigh takes the mark.
Aren't robots and different things get them going.
Drop punt from McVeigh. There is still life. For a couple of feet here, Walsh. Can you keep it in? You bet. No short pass options. Throws it on the boot high. Thurston's flies from 4 deep. Jolly was there. Knocked down to Lewis Roberts Thompson. Stolen back by Kane Collins. And that might burst the bubble.
Snuffs it. Exactly what they needed to do, Port. See, all the crowd goes quiet, and then any other emotion that may have been working in favour of Sydney just starts to dissipate a bit. And they eat a couple of seconds off the clock. I mean, we'd love to see a contest. We'd love to see Sydney get back into this, unless you've got allegiances in one camp or another. But as a football lover, you want to see this great big comeback, but I'm not sure it's going to come.
Kane Corns a goal with his 14th possession. Errant hand pass, quick kick. Kirk almost getting a hand to that one.
Their work rate is there to fight their way back into this contest, the Swans. McVeigh sends it wide. Crouch can run to the 50. Lines up. Goes for the shot. Looks good off the boot. There's a pulse, all right.
There is a pulse. It is faint, but it's there. Dwayno.
They just need the heart, Barry Hall, to get on the end of a couple of their moves forward.
He needs to be the paddles.
Buchanan lays it off. Hall. Ball from the crowd. Little chip, an effective 1-2. Finds Fosdyke 60 metres from home to Dempster. Dempster kicks well inside the forward 50. Davis going back, juggles the ball 10 metres out.
Just hasn't looked to be all that dangerous. He's missed a couple that he would rather normally get.
We've consumed about 6 minutes of actual time as Sydney get another goal.
Barry through traffic nicely. The 1-2 with Jolly. That brought the crowd to life. Handball on to Davis. Just beyond his range, spears it home.
He actually took this mark on Matthew Bishop.
for his first goal of the afternoon after 7 last week. Finally.
Now Walsh is breaking, runs through centre half back. Chad Corns could be the one on here. He sets it up very high. It's an up and under. White goes back, kept his eye on the ball. 8 marks for White. I wonder when we'll see that enforced. That will be a great call. The crowd will go berserk in all respects. There's the kick from White, and he puts it through. Still think we need that out. I think he was.
He didn't disguise it. That was the only thing. He just
Really would have put on a false moustache and
glasses. Toughest ball I've seen.
Full forward, bang hole. Well, it was worth it just for that.
Bang goal. That's my second one for the day, won't it?
It's fun having you up here.
Well, it's not. It's the last time of the year. Yeah, no, we were looking at the free kick. Let's have a look here. Loney, that's okay. He keeps it in.
No, he kept
Just
it out.
walked over.
He was out of bounds, Loney.
He was already out, was he?
I reckon he was.
If he was, it wasn't a free then.
He's got a perfect spot up here looking down that line. I'm sure he was out.
Okay.
And Bishop, I'm sure, thought he was out.
I will bow to your much better judgment.
Don't be
boys'
like,
counsel.
don't be okay. Kicks inside the 50. Coming up is Hall, showing courage was Wilson. Came back. Hall, as a result, couldn't hang on. This is Fosdyke from 45. Took one step and bangs it through. A defiant kick.
It's got a little bit of Freo Hawthorn about it from last week. In terms of Hawthorn just smacked them, and then Fremantle put some respectability on the scoreboard in the last quarter. Oh, there has, Gary, as a matter of fact. It's a good point you raise. Oh, thank you.
You're supposed to talk during the break.
He's got something to throw back at his reigning premiers.
So a 26-point win to Port Adelaide. It started a beautiful day here in Sydney.